Well, a judge in South Bend has denied a request for a mistrial in the trial of Mark Leonard, the man accused of planning an explosion in the Southside neighborhood in 2012. The explosion killed 2 people and destroyed or damaged dozens of homes. Our Rich Van Wyk is in South Bend this morning with where the trial goes from here. Rich?
The trial is back underway, Naomi. Testimony being heard in court after a contentious morning in court, a hearing held outside the presence of the jury. The prosecution survived a request, more like a demand for a mistrial from the defense that, if granted, could have set Mark Leonard free. Leonard's lead attorney, Diane Black, claimed that prosecutors had committed misconduct, accused them of misleading the defense, manufacturing evidence, and withholding evidence, all violating Leonard's constitutional rights and, in their words, putting him in legal peril. Lead prosecutor Denise Robinson, though, in court called the allegations full of lies. The issue is over an ATF report and its author. When prosecutors realized there was a mistake, identified the problem, and then received a corrected report, passing out to defense attorneys. That all didn't happen until well after the trial began, defense attorneys claiming they didn't have time to assess it and adjust their strategies. Judge John Marnoka said the new evidence in his ruling was given to defense attorneys as soon as they had it. There was no misconduct, manufacturing evidence, or deliberate suppression of the evidence. The report calculated the amount of time it took Maserati Shirley's home to fill up with enough natural gas to cause an explosion. Prosecutors, because of the controversy, have decided not to use that specific report. Judge Marnoka, in explaining his decision, said the trial was fairly simple, breaking it into 3 simple parts. Was there an explosion? Was there damage and death? And was Mark Leonard responsible? The report had nothing to do with assessing responsibility, just the science of natural gas and what may have happened. In announcing what he decided not to do, and that's grant that mistrial, he looked at the courtroom and said, "I can't say there has been anything I've heard that Mr. Leonard has been placed in peril." The first witness up for the prosecution, a crime scene specialist from the Marion County Crime Lab, explaining tool marks found on the fireplace starter from the fireplace of Maserati Shirley. We'll have more on that as we continue our coverage of this trial from South Bend. Reporting live, Rich Van Wyk, Channel 13 Eyewitness News.